Okay, now we're recording as well. Awesome. So,
What's up, everybody?
oh, hey, you made it.
Great. Hi. It's so cool to see faces. Like some of you I've only had phone calls with, and then I see a face and I'm like, didn't know what I was going to get into. Great. Hi, Layla. Victoria, seen you before. Kibetsu, hello.
Awesome.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes, I'm just going to broadcast on YouTube for now on like an unknown link so that people can't see. But yeah. Plus, I was thinking if you can start off with the food one.
Right. I do want to just like do a quick round. Like there's a couple people missing, obviously. But we could start like we you guys are prompt and like here and anxious to get to know each other, obviously. So as we are too. Let's see.
I was thinking a little bit of like, even if we don't have, like people don't need to start sharing, but we can at least start the process of them knowing the prompt so that they can start thinking.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, sometimes with these prompts, you guys, you'll find it's best when you don't think and you just like speak. It's not like intuitive in some ways, but sometimes you come up with crazy ideas and it's the most real thing you could say. So I think let's make sure.
So while you're finding the students, I'll go ahead and share. Basically, the prompt that we are going to start off with is just to kind of get to know each other a little bit. We are going to think of ourselves as a food item. So if you were a food item, what would you be and why? That's the first thing that we'll all be sharing, and each of us will go. So you have about 30 seconds to tell us which food item you are and why. And what we also do is we kind of start sharing ours and then we pass it to the next person. So let's say I just shared, I would pass it to Kelsey next. And we'll get everyone into the room. So
I'll
Kelsey,
kick it off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll kick it off, which I never normally do. But like, as we said, this is a goofy kind of activity, but genuinely we get such a sense of you from this. So we are down for you to get a little deep as you describe how you relate to ice cream. It's like, it'll come naturally. Just watch. The food item that I am gonna be like anyways, today, I am this most days, but basically my favorite, like the food item that embodies me most is a taco, because I really feel like this is like, I collect all the scraps from the fridge that are like left over that everyone thinks are worthless. Like if you ate cauliflower and random lettuce by itself, it'd be really lame. But if you wrap it in a taco and put some random sauce and it becomes a production of something like really special, it makes, I would rather enjoy every bite as opposed to just getting the job done. So that is me as a taco, I don't even know, really utilizing the scraps of whatever's around me. So that's me. I'm gonna pass to someone who I haven't ever met and I can't see the name, but KaRUNesh, will you go?
Actually, I'm thinking what I
Sure.
say.
Okay. Let's pass to Anna.
Hi.
Hi.
I think I would be bread and tomato because it's very simple and I don't know, but it's very rich because there's oil, like olive oil and pepper and salt. And then the bread is toasted. I know it's very simple but rich of like, I know. I like it. I don't know.
Definitely. Feels good going in. Cool. And pass to somebody else of any name. You may know anybody, that's fine.
Victoria.
Hi, I'll come on camera in a bit, just my laptop's resetting. But I'm stuck between fish or kebabs. I think with fish, I eat 2 portions a week. So it's quite important to me, especially with all the nutrients, but also
We lost you.
So can you hear me now? Or
Yeah.
could you hear me before?
We just heard that you're fish, and tell us how.
Oh yeah, I think I'd go with fish, yeah. Just because of all the nutrients and what you can mix with. I usually mix it with leaf salad as well. And it just makes it a good combination.
Great. Protein. Let's go. Victoria, pass to somebody else.
I'll pass it on to Jason.
I'm not really sure. I think just an apple because they're cool, I guess. Simple. Not really a lot going on. So, yeah.
Nice, Jason. Okay. Good for the dentist and the body, I think they say about apples. Could you pass to somebody else?
Ryan.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, cool. I would probably be broccoli because they look like little tiny trees and I like nature and trees and that kind of stuff. So I think I'd probably be broccoli. I'm gonna pass this on to Sarah.
A food or a fruit that would be probably a carrot. It's sweet. Yeah, I think a carrot, and it has a very unique color, different from most vegetables that we see. So I think that should be very fruit fit. I'm gonna choose someone else. Layla.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'd probably say what's the word? Rice paper for, I guess, delivering stuff. I don't really do much, but I can give you books. I guess that's all I got.
Edible rice paper. This has been like a very unique one. Cool. A nice vessel. Layla, pass to somebody.
Oh God, I don't know how to say that. Naibla.
Yeah, my name's Nabila. It's okay. I would be I think I would be a potato just because it's really versatile. You can make it into a lot of different things and just overall a solid, I guess. I'd pass it on to Aarnav. Is that right?
Yeah. I said that I would be like just white rice because like you could just mix anything you want into it and it could just be different things. So yeah.
Pass it.
Oh, okay, wait, let me just look who hasn't gone.
We have Zanga, Ania.
Yeah, I'll go with Zanga.
Hi, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
You're good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How is everyone? Y'all look
Good.
tense. Y'all look really tense. I would be two fruits and foods. The first one is pasta because pasta goes with cheese and who doesn't like cheese? Like just pasta goes with everything. And the second one is pineapple because you can put it on pizza. Please, we can put pineapple on pizza. Yes. And it's delicious.
So,
the next person I'm choosing is Sarah Wambugu.
Oh, Sarah shared.
I've already gone.
Yeah. We'll go to Ania. I hope I said that right.
It's Anaya, but that's okay. I'd probably be a crab just because if you guys have watched SpongeBob, Mr. Crab is legendary. And then like personally for me, that's my favorite food. And it's just like crab meat is so delicious. And if I was a food, I'd want to be really delicious.
nice. Takes a lot to open up a crab. We'll look forward to that, Anaya. Pass to somebody else.
has Rutuja gone? I'm sorry if I said that wrong.
Oh, Ratuja. Yeah, Ratuja. Like, let's. Love for Ratuja is a mentor at SOF. Ratuja, would you like to go next? Frozen, I think, is the situation.
Yep, I think so. KaRUNesh, are you ready to go now?
Ma'am, I have some network issue.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Sometime it got disconnected.
Okay.
So I would choose a potato because everybody loves that, and whatever you want, you can make from that.
Absolutely. Nice. Who do you want to pass it to?
I would like to pass to Ryan.
Ryan has gone. You were disconnected. Yeah.
Let's go to Shivali. Shivali, do you feel ready?
Yeah, I do. I would be a raspberry because I feel like it's very diverse. And when you look at it, it looks really, I don't know, it looks really weird, but really cool at the same time because of the texture. So I think I would be that, and I eat them a lot. So yeah, I would be that.
Yeah.
Do we pass it on to someone? Or?
Yeah, go ahead, Shivali.
I'll pass it on to sorry, I'm trying to look who hasn't gone. I'll pass it on to Pranavi.
Hey, hi.
Hi.
I am thinking that I would choose ice cream because it is sweet and it is something that everyone is carving in summers. And I would pass it to Tokozo.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I would be a watermelon because it looks the same on the outside. All of them look the same, but you never know if you're gonna get sweet or sour on the inside. So yeah, it's unpredictable. Yeah.
And Tokuzo, who are you passing it to?
Oh, let's see who hasn't gone. Has Apiwe gone?
Hi guys. Hi. I'm Apiwe. Hi. If I could pick any food, it would be pizza because it brings people together, and I love being in like warm atmosphere with a lot of people and just having a good time. Really. Yeah.
Very uniting feeling. For sure.
Yeah. So has Jason gone? Jason? Oh, okay. Well, how about Shamshir? Shamshir? I'm sorry. Hi.
I hope some favorite food changed in the last month. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it is still not changed. So this is the one I always pick. My favorite food is instant noodles because I like to think of myself as low maintenance. I'm always gonna be there. All my friends, you can always count on me, even if there are no groceries in the fridge. I will always be there in the drawer. So that's my food.
True. Just pass, Shamshir. Who would you like to pass to?
Oh shoot, I forgot. Let me think. Cody, would you like to go? Oh, I think his audio probably is not connected. But
I think it.
We have
there.
He said something on text.
Okay. Coconut. I'm glad we have a coconut in the house. I'll read this real quick. For some reason, cocoa is what my family calls me. And coconuts are very profitable food as it can be versatile and used in many products. It feels so luxurious. Thank you, Cody. Awesome. I love coconuts. Great. Me too. It is fun. Passing to Shahara.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I decided I wanted to be a tamale because they hold a lot of they're very significant in my ethnic or in Mexican culture, and they're really cool. And you can make them really eco-friendly by using banana leaves, and they're really you can put all kinds of stuff. You can put pork, chicken, beans, all kinds of stuff, and it's really cool. You can put cheese and make it a little bit more healthy, even though it's not healthy, but it's really good. Oh, and I love the guy that said, or the person that said potatoes, because fun fact, during World War II, Europe got through starvation by eating potatoes. Like they would eat potatoes all the time because World War II and people didn't have that much food, so they would just eat potatoes, and that's a big thing there. So yeah.
Thanks for that, Shajaira. Who do you want to pass it to?
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Did Shivali go?
Yeah, we have Lesedi and Aran left, and Umena.
Yeah.
Umena.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. I think I would be. I was gonna say pizza, but I think I'd be like maybe a burger because I feel like a burger just has like so many layers to it, and there's so much that could go into a burger, and it has a lot of personalities. That's what I think I would be.
I love burgers with personality.
Who hasn't gone? Because I don't know who to pass it to.
We have Aran and Lesedi, and I hope I'm not forgetting somebody.
Hey, I'll go for Aran then.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, I'll probably be a pizza because you can have like loads of toppings on it. So yeah, that's it.
Aran, all right. Lesedi, would you like to go?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yeah.
Can you hear me properly?
Yes.
Okay, I once made a smoothie, then I did add turmeric powder. So I preferred turmeric powder because it gives chronic inflammation. Again, it's perfect for after lunch because it helps with digestion. So every time when I make a smoothie, I prefer adding turmeric powder, especially when I'm done eating, because I know it's gonna help me with digestion. Sorry.
Nice. Lesedi, we also have another Anna. So we have two Annas in this group. Anna, Babu, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself as a food item that is most similar in personality to you, basically? And if you want a minute to think, let us know, because Kelsey and I and Rutuja have still not gone, so we can share.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me think. I think I'd be a chocolate cake because I really love chocolate cake.
Nice.
I don't know why I said that, but it's the first thing that came to my mind.
Okay, that's good. That's a good one.
Tell us how you embody the cake, if you could.
Sorry, what?
How are you similar to the cake?
I don't know. Like, it's really sweet. And everybody likes it.
They're all right.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it. I'm not.
Okay. Sounds sweet. Cool.
Okay, I will go next. I think I am most like, I don't know, I feel like it's always tricky to come up with a new example, but I am going to go back to one of my favorite things, which is basically there's this thing called Golgappa. It's a very Indian thing. And it's basically a street food item. And it's a little ball of dough, which has been fluffed up. And there's spicy stuff inside it and some potatoes and things, and it's just really delicious. So it's one bite and you like get like a lot of like flavor. And I feel like my personality is, if you catch me in a good mood, let's not, like the bad mood days are not necessarily like that, but if I'm in a good mood, then I'll pack a punch in whatever I'm doing. And I'll pass to Rutuja to introduce herself and like share her item. Rutuja, are you able to hear us now? Okay, I'll pass it to Kelsey while we're waiting for her. Yeah, Kelsey.
So I think we've like if we haven't covered you. This is I'm like a bit worried, and I think there's a couple of people that have not made it to the Zoom call yet, which is like we do need a more systematic roll call here. But we're gonna like kind of move in to welcome you guys. Like we're really obviously feel amazing that you are here right now. Like we've seen a lot of great kids, especially this month. Honestly, like it's been tough but incredible to have these kind of conversations with you guys, and just we have so much excitement for each of you that are here, whether you've met Aditi or myself or Shamshir through the process. Like now you're in this with us for 100 days, and we can't wait to like let you go crazy in your direction of ideas. There is no such thing as a dumb idea in this environment. We're excited for you guys to bounce off of each other like a lot. So I'll let Aditi welcome you guys a little bit more formally, and then we'll have you getting to know each other even more closely.
Right. Hi, everyone. So what I want to do is just kind of speak to you for a couple of minutes about what you are embarking on. So as you know, it's a 100-day journey with Entrepreneurs Academy. And there's a lot of things that we'll be calling on you to look at. There are elements that we are asking you to bring in. We'll ask you to, really think about yourself deeply, think about your community deeply, think about the world deeply. So it's really just, it's an opportunity for you to take things that you like doing and bring them together into what you want to build and what you are dreaming of, right? In the 100 days, what I would love to invite you to do and challenge you to do is to really think big and then start to action small. What I mean by that is like have really massive dreams, but also at every single step question like, how do I do this? Not like 10 days from now, 100 days from now, a year from now, but like today. How do I do this 10 minutes from now? If you think like that, you'll see that you'll be able to add a lot of value like to your life like immediately. And even when you start on a platform, you'll see we start from the space of emotional intelligence. So you'll be doing a lot of work that is around you. And it's really critical that we focus on that. Because for us, it's really important that all of you go on to build Googles. Yes, that is what we want. But more than that, you need to be the type of person who gets comfortable building Google, Facebook, and then like whatever else, right? So like, let's focus on harnessing that kind of person that you want to be, because that's what we're here for. We want you to really grow in that direction and be focused towards your dreams while working on yourself. In the mentor calls that you have, in the conversations that you have, be very, very explicit about what are you hoping to get out of Entrepreneurs Academy, and make that your, like mission with your mentor, so that you really have that support and that relationship going forward. And you're very clear that these are the things you want to achieve. Everyone comes to Entrepreneurs Academy for slightly different goals. Some, like all of you want to be CEOs, obviously, but why of it matters and is different for different people, right? Some of you are coming from situations where you want to really make the world better, and that's what you are most focused on. Some of you are coming from situations where you want to add financial support to your family, right? And that's a wonderful thing. So let's focus on that. Some of you are coming from situations where you just want to meet new people and like be really comfortable talking and speaking to new people and seeing new faces. So we'll focus on that. Just have, like, what I'm inviting you to do is have that kind of honest conversation between you, your mentor, about your goals, and then get focused on achieving them. more than anything for us, like building Entrepreneurs Academy, building School of Future is really exciting because we get to work with each and every one of you. And we know that each of you has the potential to build amazing impact. And what you're dreaming of in your brain right now, what we would love to do is pull that out and make stuff happen. So I hope that you take me up on this invitation / a challenge. And I hope that you really, really enjoy these 100 days of adventure that we are all going on. And at any point, if you have any issues, obviously we're all here to be able to support you. And with that, I'm going to pass it directly to Shamshi to lead us in a really, in one of the first adrenaline jumping situations. I'll let Shamshir explain it.
Sure. Hi, everyone. So this activity is going to be very exciting, very fast. I would like everybody to pull out their phones and open the WhatsApp group chat that we have made. This activity will be a no speaking activity, but I will be saying a lot of prompts very rapidly. So pay attention and answer as fast as you can. The first prompt is coming very soon. By the way, this game is called What's Up WhatsApp, and it is a very School of Future, special game for us that we play a lot, and it's going to help us all, I guess, get to know each other in a fun way. So let's start with this game. I'm going to start with the first prompt. It's going to be 15 seconds. Share the emoji you use the most frequently. You have only 15 seconds. Kelsey does use that one all the time. I don't even know what it is. Dangerous. Oh, Rutuja is so cute. It's a small sapling. Oh, I like Cody's. It's like a whole graph situation. 15 seconds are up. We are moving on to the next prompt. So share the emoji that most adequately represents you. Oh. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next prompt. 30 seconds. Take your pen and paper and draw that emoji. So any piece of paper and pen around you, please grab that. You have 30 seconds and draw this emoji, which you just shared that represents you. You have 30 seconds to find this. Okay, 30 seconds start now. Ten seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 15 seconds. Next prompt. Take a picture of what you just made and share it on the group. You have only 15 seconds. This group chat just exploded. Ryan, that flag is Great, good job. Okay, I think we're out of time. We're out of time. We're gonna move on to the next prompt. So 45 seconds. You write about something that you want to be good at. So you have 45 seconds. Write about something that you wish to be good at. Art, singing. I like that.
We could start a little group for math learning here, like a coaching group across.
I cannot believe so many people actually like maths, but that's great. I respect that. let's do the next one because I think we're out of time. 20 seconds. Tell us what's your guilty pleasure, something you know is a waste of time, but you cannot help it. Who loves watching Peppa Pig? Same. Oh. I can see.
Oh my god, I died laughing on reading Kelsey's response. Oh my gosh, Shajaira, that's so awesome. This is like, I wish I could do this. She says dancing in my room for no apparent reason. Awesome.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Random Sudoku challenges. Wow. Yeah, you should be like head of math club, Jason. We're out of time. So let's move on to the next one. You have 45 seconds. Tell us about the last time that you lied to your parents about something small. Yesterday. No, tell us about the time. Like, tell us the story. That's so cool. Jason can actually lie about going to the beach and get away with it. I told them I was sick when I was not. Yeah, we all do that sometimes, I think. Let's see. Going out with my family knowing that I'm doing TikTok moves. I love that one, Lesedi. Let's move on to the next one. You have 45 seconds. What's something about you that others may not realize at first glance? Nabila, it's what's something nobody realizes about you at first glance. Umena, that's so cool. You play soccer. I used to play soccer too. That's awesome. Or football, as they say in India and UK.
Umena says I'm a crybaby. Oh, that's so cute. Ryan, I feel this vibe of what you're saying totally. I've been in the zone.
I think we only have 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, you have 1 minute for this next one. Please go back to that piece of paper you were just using and draw yourself using cartoon shapes. You have 1 minute. So the prompt is that go back to the piece of paper you were using just now and draw yourself in cartoon shape. So draw yourself as a cartoon character. You can
I
do
have
it.
a question.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Zanga.
How do I draw myself as the very odd parent? That how do
You can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to. I believe in you.
Yes. Everyone is odd. Go for it. I am thinking though, I think I should make like a really fancy looking one and then show that, and kids will be like, whoa, you made that in a minute. I get all that credit. That sounds like a fun thing to try.
Ryan, I liked your flag. I think you can do this too. So cute. Okay. Jason, what's in the arms? That is actually so cute, Aditi.
Jason, this is amazing. Although
Wow.
something is happening here that
Oh, yeah, what's that?
I'm
This
just
is-
going to do a run through of all of these, you guys, because it's worth it.
Yeah.
Who is this? Oh, cute. Nice.
Who's that?
We'd have to see who that is.
Who's that?
Oh, KB. Good job. Oh my God, this is Kelsey.
Kelsey. It looks like Kelsey almost.
This is cute. Love the pants. I see more of the car here than I see the student. Arnav. This is Paleza. Yes, Shajaira. Is this your spirit animal? I hope so.
Peppa Pig.
This is Togozo. I love that you guys have just interpreted it as like who you want to be. Oh, cute. Lesedi.
Love it. I love that. I love the shoes. Let's move on to the next prompt. If everyone's ready, 15 seconds. Oh, we've already done that. Never mind. In 1 minute, tell us why you want to become an entrepreneur and tell us about what you are excited for in the next 100 days. So you have 1 minute to tell us that. Oh. These are such amazing, wholesome answers. Makes me so happy. If you want to mix it up, you can even tell us what you're excited for in the next 100 days. That's really nice, Shajaria. Shajara. I'm sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. That's beautiful. I think once everyone is done, that would bring us to an end of WhatsApp. That was a very fast and great round. We got to know each other a little bit better through this fun activity and loved reading each and every answer and seeing all the goofy drawings. I think everybody did an amazing job. So thank you. Yay.
Hey, awesome. Thank you so much, Shamshir, for facilitating that. It was really, really fun to just get to see everyone else. My favorite is definitely whenever students draw themselves. That's like my favorite thing. Awesome. We have, what do we have next coming up, Kels? I'm sorry. I'm just... Oh, speed rooming. Kels, wait, you're on mute.
Oh, no, am I? I don't think I am.
Now you're not.
Okay, yeah, speed rooming is next, but you guys can get to know each other, read through this chat later if you want. And what we're gonna do now is put you into small rooms called like speed rooming. As you can imagine, it's pretty quick. We're gonna give one question at a time. So make sure everyone in your little room gets a chance to say what they want to say for each prompt. All right. So let me make these rooms really quickly. And I actually don't have the power to make you guys rooms right now.
On it. Done.
Thank you. Okay, so in the first room, the very first thing we want you guys to say about yourselves for the first room is, okay, it's hard to start with this one, but yeah, let's do it. Let's throw it like you guys into this. What is, really quickly, just pick out one object around you in your room that's like really important to you, and like bring it close to the camera, show everybody like what that is and why it's important to you, like why that item matters to you a lot. So have that in mind. We'll throw you into a room. There's only about 3 or 5 minutes in the rooms.
Yes. I'm actually going to, sorry, I'll just recreate the rooms so that we have fewer people in each of them and we can go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
Great. So there's just going to be about 3 people in every room, folks. And the idea is that talk about the object, as Kelsey said. I'm opening all the rooms now. You should be able to get in. Awesome. We have KaRUNesh, Lesedi. KaRUNesh and Lesedi, are you guys able to see where to go? Shamshir, are you? I hope you guys are able to move.
I'm actually going to do the competition right now. That's why I was just like,
Yeah. Makes sense. Cool.
Hello, can you hear me?
Welcome back. Hope you saw some crazy, interesting items from around the world. I was blessed to see some photos and hear some things. But anyways, the next category is have some fun with it, if you will. But this is something that in India, they use the phrase crib about something. So this is something that your parents or family members crib about you. Like what, or you can take in the direction of like, what do your parents make fun of you for? What do your family members like make fun of you for? Or like crib about you. So have a little bit of fun with this, you guys. We're going to go into some different rooms right now. And we only have 22 people. Aran said he'd just been kicked out of the call. He was in my room. So I could try to get him back in.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure that everyone is like able to go to rooms. But yeah. Hey, Rutuja, are you able to go to a room?
I just finished and got back.
Okay, good, good. So you must be getting a
Yeah.
new invitation to go to breakout room 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think if you click it, you'll be able to.
I haven't gotten one yet.
Yeah, I don't know where it actually shows up. I see you. I'm just gonna move you to another room. Maybe that will kick off.
Yeah.
Did something happen? No, great. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. So, yep, Kelsey, go ahead.
Yeah, we have one more round of this, and this one we're gonna do it's a little bit more serious of a round. Even though I loved that, I loved bonding with people about being weird. It was nice. So this last round is about you and like, well, more so about what you want the world to look like in 50 years because of you. What is the legacy you want to leave? What is the ideal world looking like? Sorry, not 50 years, but in 2050, what would the ideal world look like because of your presence and the change that you want to make with any business idea that you will build? I'm going to put that one in the chat because it's a little bit longer of a prompt. Right. What do you hope your legacy will be? With your help, what will 2050 look like?
Hi, KB. Were you able to join back? Wait, you're on mute. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, I'm so glad you were able to join back. Nabila, are you able to hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Ah, okay, awesome. So we can do our thing here itself. The prompt is, what do you hope your legacy will be? With your help, how will 2050 look? Either of you can go first, or I can also start if you want.
How would 2015 look, is what you said?
2050.
Oh, 50, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I would want it to look like more a more accepting society, because right now, as much as we'd like to think that we're everyone is equal, there are things that are happening that make us believe otherwise now. So yeah, I want to see an equal community.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And KB, what about you?
I was about to say the same thing, like seeing it be more equal and seeing that there's no more problems, no more inequality, no more poverty, no more things that are dividing people into being united.
That's really awesome. I'm not able to hear you super well. See if your headphones are actually connected. Okay, KaRUNesh, what about you? What do you hope your legacy will be? And with your help, how will 2050 look?
Ma'am, I always think about robots and they can make our life much easier. And when I was looking for war in Syria, or when you look on condition of North Korea or Syria, Afghanistan, then you think main lives are more precious, and
Yeah.
we can take help of a robot to help them, and to fight for terrorist attacks and all these things.
That's a really cool big vision. Nice. KB, say something. Let me see how much we can hear you now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still like really soft. Yes, we can hear you. It's just like it sounds like you're sitting very, very far away.
Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, yes. That's like 10 times better. Do you want to share like what do you hope your legacy will be? Also, I think both you and Nabila talked about how do you want 2050 to look. I would love to hear a bit about what do you hope your legacy will be?
I hope my like how it would change in how it would change 2050. Whether I would hope that it would change the community and how people look at each other with stuff like inequality and poverty and such. So I'd like that to help us be more united than divided, because it's it's not nice being in like set in different groups
Yeah.
without like being who you are and expressing you see. So I would like, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that totally. Awesome. I hope, did everyone enjoy their conversations? I hope you all got a chance to speak. There's a few people who are still coming in. Nice. Thanks, Aran. Hi, welcome back, everyone. Hello.
Great. Good work. I heard some things that I really liked and I want more. I want to hear from everybody eventually. Cool. We're gonna kind of introduce something kind of big now, which are your official teams. And this is we are gonna have about 5 of you in a team. And obviously you're not limited to just those people throughout the 100 days. Like we want every single one of you to have a relationship with every single other person here. And we have many methods to make that happen. So just don't worry. I mean, if you are intrigued with somebody, like let us know and we will like make arrangements and whatnot. And that's great. But your teammates and you will be in a group chat specifically. You guys will be competing during the contests on Saturdays. You guys will kind of brainstorm as a team. You'll get onto some video calls as a team and brainstorm some things together. Okay, here are the official teams. We can let you guys take a look and find your name, or we can like read them out as well.
No, I think we can let them find their names, and then I'll also, Kelsey, are you able to make breakout rooms?
I don't think so, but I'm
going to make you host in that case so that you can make.
Yeah, please.
Because I want to conduct the activity that we're going to do next, right?
I'm just realizing that I want Joshua to be here, and what's his name that I forgot. If in the meantime, if you don't mind, we forgot Kibetsu had been like removed from the chat, so she didn't get to do the food introduction. So a really weird time for it. But Kibetsu, would you like to introduce yourself via a food item?
Hi. My name is Kebetwe. I'm from South Africa. A food that I'd like to describe myself is like a pepper, chili pepper, a pepper that on the outside, it looks very bland and it looks like there's nothing going on, like it's boring. But then once you eat it, it's very flavorful. It has taste. It's like you have ideas. Like once you get to know me, I'm very creative. Yeah.
Can say that.
Awesome. That's such a beautiful introduction. And while we are doing this, actually, Rutuja, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself as a food item too. We kept losing you earlier.
Yeah, so I think one food item that I'd relate to is orange. So sometimes it's like tangy and sometimes it's sweet. So I think that's how I am. So that's why I relate to it the most.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. Kelsey, I'm going to make you the host, so you'll be able to make the make these groups as well. But while this is happening, everyone, I would love for okay.
Would we?
Yes.
Yeah, we kind of like we'll conduct this with all of you together here at once. Actually, we want you to really know your group members like right off the bat, and know like what annoys them and what they want and what works for them and all that good stuff, because it's like you can do so much more together when you're aware of these things from day one. So Aditi's going to conduct an activity called Culture Cafe. You're going to need paper and a pen. You're going to do some writing about yourself right now while we're all together. And then in your groups, you guys will...
I can walk them through it, that's fine. Yeah, so as Kelsey said, please get your pen and paper, keep it ready. And basically we have about 5 minutes to do this activity individually. And then we will go into breakout rooms that are our groups, and we'll focus on talking about the things that we discuss. So interesting story on this, on this activity as well, and how it came to be. So as some of you know, because I might have shared it during our conversations earlier, a lot of my career has been extremely in like really global teams where people are coming from very, very different contexts. And one of the things that happens when you work in a global team, which is extremely multicultural, is that people have very different expectations and quirks around certain behaviors, right? So negotiation, the way that it happens in Japan versus Australia versus US versus India is like massively different, right? So what that means is that when you work in teams, there's a lot of stuff that starts to come up. So what's normal for you is not normal for the other person. And so we built Culture Cafe, like a very close friend of mine and I kind of built it together to counteract some of that newness, because we would constantly be put in new teams and we wanted to make sure that we could go into it without too much friction. So the activity is called Culture Cafe. And the idea is that we talk about things that are true for us and just that, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to start from the space of strengths. So what I would like you to do right now is just in the piece of paper, wherever you're writing, put the word strength on top and write down the top 2 or 3 things which you feel you're really strong in when you're working with a team. All of these prompts are around working with a team. So in any group teamwork kind of situation, what are some core strengths that you bring to a group? Think about that. And I'll give us about a minute and a half. Let me get that started. Okay, great. Time has started. So strengths that you bring to a team. 30 seconds left. Give me a thumbs up if you're already done so that I know if there's too much time or too little. Okay, beautiful. Victoria, Anna, Aran, Cody, Tokozo, Jason, got it. Zanga, KB, awesome, beautiful. How many points should we have? Ryan, you can have as many as 3, as little as 1. Okay, and that is time. Great. Next one is, so number 2 is going to be your weaknesses. So areas where you feel that when you work in a team, you feel that this is your stretch zone. You don't do so well with this. So weaknesses. What are areas that you need help in, or you feel like you struggle? Again, time starts now. Forty seconds left. Great. Give me a thumbs up if you're done. If you're still writing, keep on writing. Thanks, Shivali. Thanks, Anna. Pranavi, got you. Thanks, Leila. Thanks, Jason. Awesome. Anaya, I got you. Nice. Awesome, KB. Great. Nice. Nabila, Zanga, got it. And that is time. Okay, next. So the third prompt that I have for you is personally one of my favorite ones, and probably the one that ends up avoiding the most number of headaches in the world. What are your pet peeves? What are the things that irritate the hell out of you when you work with people? So think about in a group, what are things that other people do which are really your pet peeves and they annoy you and irritate you a lot? So pet peeves is the third category. Oopsie, I forgot to start time. Okay. Awesome. Thanks, Umena. Thanks, Shivali. Got it. Thanks, Victoria. Nice. Thanks, Leila. We have 20 seconds left. Awesome, Sarah. Thank you. Got you, Zanga. Thanks. And we are out of time. Okay. The fourth one that I would love for you to do is, so we have covered strengths, weaknesses, pet peeves. What the fourth category is called wants/needs. So basically, when you're thinking of your ideal team, right, ideal group experience, what are some things that you really want to be there? This could be things like communication or anything that comes to your mind. But what is something that you really want this group that you are getting into, this new group that you're starting your journey with, what do you want there to be in this group? And I'll start the time again. Here we go. Kelsey, are the groups ready?
They're ready.
Awesome, thank you.
Taking note of a couple kids that dropped and are missing.
Oh.
It's okay.
Do you need me to call anyone?
KaRUNesh is missing.
KaRUNesh is here.
I don't see him chosen for a group. I'll have to keep figuring it out.
Okay, awesome. We have 5 seconds left. Oops, I should have done a better job at announcing that. Okay, and that is time. Beautiful. So Kelsey will open up the rooms for you in just a minute. But what I want you to do before that is just like pay attention a little bit to what I'm going to say. In each team, please start by talking about who is going to be a note taker. So I want someone to actually take notes, and you can be taking notes in your Zoom chat. So if you're on a, like maybe pick someone who's on a computer and can like type as other people are talking. And so pick a note taker. Number 2, go one by one. So I would love for this to be about like do a round of strengths. What are all the strengths that you have to offer in your team? Then what are all the weaknesses that we have to overcome together as a team? Then what are the pet peeves that we need to take care of? How do we avoid being on the other end of these pet peeves? And then finally, what is it that we are trying to do together in terms of our wants and needs, addressing those as well. And this will be self-facilitated by you. You might have a SOF team mentor in your room, but you might not. So just like, charge in and get started by talking about these issues. Awesome. Anything else you want to add, Kelsey?
No, you guys eventually will come up with a team name. I always say this, but like, it's okay if you don't even touch on that right now. Right now, just talk about yourselves and like what you want to accomplish.
Yeah, we will give a solid 10 minutes for this because we do want you guys to start to relax a bit and get to, share like where you're coming from and also the strengths, weaknesses, pet peeves, and wants. Please make sure that the note taker actually takes notes. And once the entire team is done, you can just send that into the chat. We'll keep a note of these because it does help communication later on. And this can kind of be the starting place maybe for your WhatsApp groups. Awesome. Kelsey, if you can please open the rooms.
Yeah. Here we go.
Ooh. Did you guys get invited to a room? Oh. 1 second, guys, sorry. Hey guys, sorry. Yeah, I have no idea why we haven't been sent to a room. Kelsey? So KaRUNesh, you are in KaRUNesh, let's say, KaRUNesh, oh, yeah. Hey Kelsey, we don't know why we aren't in rooms.
Your names weren't like available to me at first. I was like wondering why, but now I'll just put you into rooms, in the group. Let's be KB, we got you. I thought you guys like dropped off because I didn't see you as an option. Nabila, here, let's put you into which group? Group 4. In KaRUNesh, you're in...
Also group 4, yeah.
Okay. Where would you like to be?
Anywhere. Okay, great. I'm glad Nabila was able to use it. KaRUNesh, are you getting the option for room? Okay, great. They're gone. Awesome.
Throwing you in. Hey, everybody. Good. Joshua, welcome. I was just with your team and we were kind of intrigued by the mystery person who's now joining us. We'd love to have you meet everybody here.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Joshua. I'm happy to meet all of y'all.
So Joshua, we're throwing you totally on the spot, which is a very SOF thing to do. When we introduced ourselves, we all said like, not our favorite food, but the food that like would represent our personalities. So really on the spot, like what food item would that be to embody you as a person?
I never thought about what food represents me.
Most haven't.
I don't know. I guess pizza or something like that.
Great. We have the 3 pizzas to bond together. Awesome. Tell us why.
Because I don't really know why. It just kind of came into mind.
Got you. We'll figure that out. Don't worry. Okay, you guys. Glad that you've met teammates. Glad that you've met a lot of people. Like we really want, as we keep emphasizing, we want you to have a like one-on-one relationship with everybody here. And like it happens slowly over time, but like anything that you're like, ooh, that person was crazy interesting. Like we, as your mentors, want you to like go for it. Like our favorite SOFer students are legends because they have like interactions with kids from not only your cohort, but like other cohorts. We have alumni cohorts. We have cohorts. We have 3 other cohorts that are like already in the flow of 100 days too. So like lots of people to meet. Would love to hear how you're feeling in general. Like I maybe is overwhelmed, but great. I think we're going to show you though a little bit more logistics, what happens exactly in a week with School of Future. And we're going to just make that really clear so you guys can all stay up on your learning. Do you want to start with this, Aditi, or do you want me to?
Oh, the week you're doing, I can do the, I think you should share your screen, Kels. But so take away that power from me, and I'm sure most of you have seen this already. So anyway, you remember. But basically, as you guys know, Entrepreneurs Academy is really like, we work very hard to create a safe space for each of you to learn these skills, but also to just kind of just get really, really comfortable with failing, right? The best entrepreneurs in the world don't think of failing as failing. They just think of it as experimenting. And that's what we want you to do. So just think of the number of experiments that you can run, the number of things you can try, and really be in that space of exploration as much as possible. What we'll do in the 100 days is the first 3 weeks are all about you and passion discovery. You in the sense of learning like about your emotions, about how to manage other people's emotions. I'm sure when we spoke of, weaknesses in Culture Cafe, most of us must have shared something to do with like, or even like wants and needs. Communication comes up a lot, right? And that has to do with emotional intelligence. So that's why we start from the space of emotional intelligence, so that you get to know yourself better and your teammates and other people who are in your group better. That's the first space. At the end of 3 weeks, you will declare to the world that this is the problem that I'm going to be working on solving in my 100 days of the academy. And that's passion discovery. We then move to the stage of solution invention. And this is where, probably the most amount of time is spent. 6 to 7 weeks of the academy are all about solution invention. And this is where you're really using design thinking tools to think about something new and innovative and interesting that you actually want to build around this problem that you've decided. You'll be conducting interviews, you'll pretend to be each other's customers, you'll be doing things that are really, about taking your idea and making it happen as much as possible. And Kelsey loves to say this, and I'll just reiterate, but really, like, your idea is not real till someone else has played with. So make sure that you are thinking from that perspective from day one. This is not a space to be like, oh, I'm going to like protect this little thing. No. Share your drafts, share your ideas. That's the whole vision behind learning in this kind of a setup. And then we move to stage 3, or business creation, phase 3. sorry, this is supported with financial literacy. So you'll be learning about literacy both at a personal level and for your organization. So you'll build like a business model. You look at what are the other businesses that are in your space, what are the other ideas that have worked in your space or have failed in your space, and why has that happened. So you'll be doing something called market sensing along with building your business model canvases and things like that. This is where stuff gets real, right? So you put like all of the math into it as well as all of the resources that are going into it to see if what you have is a viable solution or not. And then finally, we come to the last 10 days of the academy, which are all about storytelling and pitching. So just learning how to share your story with the world. And the culmination of the 100 days is something called the Virtual Entrepreneurs Expo. It's kind of like your graduation ceremony from the Entrepreneurs Academy. Obviously not from School of Future, you're just graduating from the academy. Once you're a SOFer, you're always a SOFer. So you get to take a lot of advantage of the community even long term. But this is what the 100 days will look like. And I'll now pass it to Kelsey to specifically walk you through the platform that we have so that you know some of the basic things that, that will be happening.
Yeah, so that's your overview. Oops. The screen I want to share was incorrect here. This is still not the screen I want to share. Sorry. Okay, here you guys see the right one, right? This is Academy in a week, just to get you guys in the rhythm of things. We do want you to like we keep a pattern here basically, right? Like you have one stage on the platform to complete. A lot of you have already made your accounts. You've already taken the baseline diagnostic test. And next thing, if you haven't done already, is make a portfolio. It's very simple, but we want you guys kind of interesting questions. And I love reading what you guys say about yourselves. But in a week, here's what happens. You complete one stage, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of the platform just so you know that like each of these icons represents a stage. You have your one-on-one mentor calls every 2 weeks. And so you will be choosing a time that like always works for you. If it's like whatever time that is, you stick with it. We put it in our calendars as on repeat every 2 weeks. If for chance something does come up, like mentors, we really appreciate like a couple days in advance being like, this time isn't going to work, suggest other times to us. And then that can, like, it's usually very okay. And a lot of things your mentor will tell you like, hey, by the next time we talk, we need these things ready, go. It gets really customized through the second half. There will be discussions and things like on the community page, which I'll show you in a second, discussions happening in your WhatsApp groups as well. If you want to participate, we're all about you, not just being here, like doing something and saying you're done with it, but like, we want you to notice your everyday life and little details and bring it back to the community and be like, oh, I just noticed how this is related to gender equality. I just noticed how this is related to the poverty issue that Kibetsu is solving. So like, I want to like bring on this example and share it with my team. So that kind of thing we want to happen a lot. I'm getting a little bit long here. To be clear, we have one stage on the platform, mentor calls, and the other requirement is contests. So the contests will be happening on Saturdays. We put the time zones in here, and we apologize for those in India that it is 9:30 p.m. for you. This is, we have a lot of time zones we're working with right now. So that's the time zones. And you guys, sometimes there'll be like an hour speed thing. Sometimes it'll be like 24 hours. So it's kind of like some kids, hey, I got to go. I'll be back to finish something in several hours or when I wake up, etc. So you guys kind of coordinate as a team. A lot of times you guys take complete leeway. Like if you want to get on a Zoom call with teammates, go for it. You guys can have a lot of freedom there, but the live contests are always a surprise and we announce it on the dot at that time. And so sometimes instead of a contest though, we do like come together as a full group of 25 and do the mastermind video calls. So like a Zoom call, and you'll get reminded of these things. Obviously you guys, like in all communication will really happen though in our WhatsApp group, WhatsApp. So I know a lot of like Americans, especially, like we're not used to using WhatsApp. So just get yourself on here to coordinate with everybody. I'm going to show you a tour of the platform. It is so far away. But this is like your landing page. And this is Off My Chest is always here for you. All previous students post here. So there's like different kids from the past. It's completely anonymous. So share things that are bothering you. Just come here and read what other people are saying, and you can kind of like bring them support. It feels like really nice. So you can like, we really do want you to interact with like other cohort kids. And like, if you see a name of somebody that interests you, let us know. We can make something happen. So these are each of the stages. So each icon represents a stage. And so what is emotional intelligence? This is what you'll do the first week, stage 1. Emotional brain, this is what you will do week 2. Design thinking you should have done by week 3. And again, your mentors and like all of us will be giving you reminders of this stuff, but just wanted to give you like, this is what we mean when we say stage 1. You bust it open like this and you see that there is what we call mini skills. There's always like 4 or so mini skills here, and you can go in order. Like if you start with entrepreneurial thinking, you can kind of fly through and you can kind of fiddle around and pick out what you want. And these are always short 20-minute skills. A lot of you posting your opinion and reading like factually how it works, but then also like seeing what like other kids in the past have said. Like James and Esther are already a month into the academy. So if you're like, oh wow, Zane is saying some crazy interesting things, that's great. You'll meet him someday. So that's what a mini skill looks like. It's short. It's about 20 minutes of learning. Always a mixture of like your opinions and facts and things like that. And just taking you guys to the end here, that you would be, this means that you're done with that mini skill. You get some coins and you get this guy, and you can go right into the next one. We respect that. Like you're allowed to. That kind of like is the flow of things if you want. So that's what one of those looks like. And so you have a stage every week to complete.
That was a bit fast. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask us and we'll try and respond to you as much as we can. Okay. I mean, the other element that I would definitely mention is that this is all, a lot right now, but it won't be in a week. Like things will become really obvious to you as you're doing it as much as possible. Zanga, that's a great question. So the SOF currency or the currency, like we thought a lot. I mean, when you're building your startup, it's kind of like your baby. So you care about like what clothes you put on the baby and all that stuff. So grit coins are our way of saying that the thing that we value the most in Entrepreneurs Academy is grit, right? Because like having grit is like pretty much the end of like whatever you're trying to achieve. So when you do things in the academy, in the platform, so let's say you wrote an answer or you responded to someone else or you shared your opinion on something in the community space, you get grit coins for that. And typically there are about 3 grit coins allotted for most actions. Sometimes we'll ask you to do crazy things like interview someone or more deeper kind of work, and that gets you more grit coins.
The thing I wanted to point out, and I'm sorry that I'm not sharing my screen anymore, and I'm not going to go through that hassle, but we really, really respect and notice the most. And as we get closer to your expo, we look at this department a lot, which is feedback. Like feedback is really king here. Like you will gain so much by reading past student answers and responding to them. Like we notice who replies to each other. We notice who, attends one another's webinar events or jumps onto each other's websites and forums. And we notice who gives each other feedback a lot. And it's the way this community thrives. So there's a lot of interesting people that you will meet, and we want you to put in energy for others as much as yourself.
Yeah.
So we'll take more questions if you guys want. I mean, you guys, like, it will make sense as you go through. We just wanted to give a nice tour of what you have to do in a week to get you into the nice rhythm. And the first official contest was going to be on a Saturday in a week from today, but we had kind of, as per some suggestions of graduate kids, I'll let Aditi kind of like announce what's going to be happening like right now. We're doing something we've never done before.
Yes, I'm excited because, like one of the things we talk a lot about with students and it's true for all of you, is that we will constantly experiment on you, right? Like you will be experimenting and growing your business, and we'll be doing the same thing. And we'll all kind of work through this strange world together. So, but before I go to the contest, I do have a little bit of something that I wanted to share, because this is based on, again, feedback from our students. And I'm just trying to make it a bit bigger. Sorry, give me 1 second. But Kelsey, maybe you can start to talk. So these are the categories that we evaluate our students on when you graduate from the academy. These are things that we are really looking at from day one. And sometimes in the past, we have heard that students feel like they've just heard of it towards the end of the academy. And we want to make sure that you guys actually know that we notice these things first and foremost. Yeah, Kelsey, what do you?
Right, exactly. Like we just had some of you were at the expo on Sunday watching the kids graduate. And when we vote internally as your mentors, we pick these categories. So number one being how much you hustle in the real world. Like how many interviews do you do? How many times do you try your idea out on real people? That's like key to us. The second category that we rate you guys on is community contribution collaboration. So as I was just saying, like being there for each other and like responding to each other's like ideas and giving feedback, replying to each other on the platform, that we look at that a lot. Number three is just straight your work on the platform, like how attentive and quick you are with it, like how on top of it you are, and how much you are like genuine with your answers. Like there's no right answer to the kinds of questions we ask. We want to hear like the truest you and put thought into it. So skill completion, we will notice, and we will send out like different red zones and who's in the green zone each week and things like that. Then there is the next category being attentiveness to mentorship. As your mentors, like if you are really attentive to feedback, or you're really attentive to like, you have mentor call every 2 weeks, but you can kind of like throw ideas at us continuously. And like, we really like attentive students that are just super involved and like ready to go and never have to like be hounded for a deadline for their own project. That's amazing to us. So attentiveness to mentorship. And Aditi, you want to announce the last one?
Yeah, sure. So the last one is really the problem that you're working on, the idea, the pitch at the expo. So this is just everything at the expo. It counts for a little bit more. So the way that it works is that all 5 of these categories get voted on by the team at School of Future. And then the 5th one also gets some additional horsepower from the audience members who vote for you at the expo. So every single expo, or the 100 day where you're presenting and pitching, you'll have your parents, grandparents, family members, friends, anyone else who's been curious, all the people that we introduce you to interview for your journey. Obviously, they become like your supporters, right? So if Joshua is working on something in health and I get him to talk to a doctor, that doctor is there at the expo supporting him. So everyone who's been on your journey, and like everyone that we know, comes to these expo events. And so at that event, like they all get to vote after you pitch. So that also counts. So these are the 5 categories that we evaluate. I hope this kind of gets a sense of what it is to be in Entrepreneurs Academy. And as you'll notice, we don't just care about the outcome. The outcome matters, but the process matters a lot more. So let's make sure that like every day of this 100 days, you should feel like really, like excited and keen to contribute. So this is what the entire 100 days will be like evaluated on. And Kelsey, what was the other? Oh, the contest. Yes. Okay. So very, very excited to announce this contest to all of you. I am going to go with a 2-hour deadline for this, and apologies to the 2 other Indians who are here, but I think both of you will be totally fine with this. So here's what we would love for you to do. As you know, School of Future is a growing community. We have students from around 19 different countries, and we are always wondering, what do we do to actually introduce you to our community? Because we have people like Sangu, who's now working with us on our team. We have people like Angad, who's one of our first graduates. And obviously, some of these students will become your competition, right? Because obviously, I'm imagining that some 3 of you are going to win at your expo, and then you'll all be competing at a global, well, all of these are global, so like at a higher level global for more annual competition, right? So what the challenge that we would love to propose to you is, in any way, shape, or form, So it can, what we would love for you to do is submit a 30-second, sorry, going on the go is not working for me right now, but a 30-second video of yourself introducing yourself to the School of Future community. And we will pick the winners. Kelsey, me, the rest of the team is going to pick the winners. And we just want to see your creativity and you being you. So you can even choose to not be in the video if you're not comfortable with that. If you just want to put together some graphics, stuff like that, that's totally cool. We just want to see your personality come through, and that can be through your words, that can be through you speaking to the video. And we will launch the competition in another 5 minutes or so and give you 2 hours on the clock from there. I hope that sounds exciting. And if you have any questions, we would love to take them. Yeah, Lesedi.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes. Go ahead, Zania.
I'm not at home at this current stage, right? So it takes around 45 minutes to get home and we're still not leaving yet. So what about that? Does that mean we can skip this competition, or can we hand it in later on today before 12?
I'm going to go with the before 12 option. That seems like the least complicated thing to do right now.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you.
We wanted that. I mean, if possible, you can get creative and utilize things that are happening on that drive. Like anything is really there. Like we were gonna ask you guys to kind of show your talents or show like what you feel like you will be, how you'll be utilizing yourself for your business and your yourself in the 100 days. But we kind of just are leaving it pretty open. Like anything that you want to share about, you have 30 seconds to kind of meet the rest of the SOF community. Like the graduates from last week were like, ooh, the new kids coming like on Saturday. So they wanted, this was like their kind of idea, and they wanted to like get a taste of you guys and see who you are and potentially follow your businesses as you go through.
And Nabila, thank you for saying that. So the 2 words I love most probably put together are scared and excited, because I think like, just that should always be on your mind. If you're not scared, you're not trying new things. If you're not excited, you're not trying new things, right? So like being scared and excited is perfect. That's a great way to enter this contest. Lesedi, if you'll please ask your question, and then we'll go to Shivali.
Okay, ma'am, you said we can take an audio, right? We can record an audio instead of taking a video.
Absolutely.
So how many minutes should it be? Or
30
seconds. How many minutes should the audio be?
30 seconds. 30 seconds is your stage time for today anyways.
Okay, so we're gonna send it via inbox on WhatsApp.
Put it in the group chat. Put it into the group chat so everybody can see.
That's a great idea, Kels. Yeah. So everyone can send it to the group chat. Yeah. Yeah, Shivali, please go ahead.
So I'm just, okay, so for the video, are we just introducing yourself, or is there anything more to that?
Introduce yourself however you want. That's your prompt. You can go crazy. Like you can add whatever you would like. But yes, 30 seconds video introducing yourself.
Okay.
Awesome. Also, we forgot to announce this, but please watch out for a message from your mentor about booking a meeting with you that we'll try and stick to as much as possible. But as Kelsey said, like if at any time you need to reschedule, we are always happy to help out.
Yeah, very important. Like myself or Ratuja will be your mentor, and you will receive something that it asks you to book on a calendar event. And so book it, you can book it as early as Monday if you want for your mentor call.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and launch this contest. If I can just have everyone turn their audios on and videos off and just say like a goodbye as we are closing this.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Everyone. Ma'am, hello.
Bye. Yes.
Hello, ma'am. Okay. So we have to